What's up everyone, Landon, Brazil here. In this video I want to talk about how getting in the right room will change your life. See, a lot of people, they think about getting in the right room as being around other people that are similar to them, that are, doing things at their level. And a lot of times that's the wrong way to think. See, when you think like that, you end up staying at the level that you're at. But when you think about getting in the right room and being around the right people that are elevating and always above you, then you'll elevate to where they're at, and you'll continuously elevate to where they're at and even further, because those type of people are constantly looking for other people to be around. They're constantly looking for other people to hang around that are doing better than them. So simply by being around people that are constantly trying to grow and be at a higher level, you're automatically going to grow and become at a higher level as well, as long as you take the action that you need to take to get to the point that you're trying to get to. So always remember that by taking action and getting in circles and getting around people that are doing things at a higher level will allow for you to elevate to the level that you want to elevate to. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick story. I'm gonna give you guys a story about how I take action to get around people that I need to get around that are going to help me elevate to a higher level. And I'm going to share with you guys how I've also been in situations where I'm around people that aren't at a higher level than me, that are almost at the same level as me, and how it affects my life. So I want you guys to think about two different things. So one thing I want you guys to think about is your people that you went to high school with, people that you went to college with, people that you grew up with, right? And I want you to think about how those people are living. Think about if some of those people have jobs. Think about if some of those people currently are, working and they're not really elevating where they want to elevate to, and they're living the same exact life. Now, I want you to also think about people that you do not know, people that you maybe look up to, people that you aspire to be like, people that have the things that you want to have. Think about those people as well. So I want you to really think about who those people are and what those people like, what those people do, how those people think, who those people hang around. And I keep switching my hands because I'm trying to do it without shaking. But essentially, I want you to think about these people. When you think about these people, I want you to now think about how and where you can find these people so that you can be associated with them, right? So if I'm thinking about the people I went to school with, the people I went to high school with, the people that I went to college with, no shame to them, but I'm thinking about what they may be doing. They may be going out, they may be, some people may be working on their business, but some people may be going out, some people may still be partying, some people may be going out every single day, some people may not be reading, some people just may be doing so many different things that do not align with what I'm trying to do. But I also want to think about the people that are doing what I want to do. I'm thinking about the people that want to live the type of life that I want to live, right? The people that are doing things that I aspire to do, the people that are living in places and driving the type of cars that I want to drive. I'm thinking about those people as well. So the way that I look at it is I can go find those people that I hung out with in high school. I can find those people that I hung out with in college that aren't doing anything, or I can meet that one person that has access to all the people that I want to be like or hang around that will help me elevate to where I'm trying to elevate to. So the two stories I want to share with you is me in high school, me in college, right? So when I was in college, when I was in high school, I'm gonna help you guys understand how this relates to you finding people to elevate and be around. So when I was in high school, right, I went to a city school, right? That city school was a school that I was playing basketball at, and all I was doing was focused on basketball. I wanted to play basketball my entire life. I wanted to play professionally. I wanted to do big things like, play in college, play D1, things like that. And the type of school that I was at didn't have players. It didn't have people. It didn't have coaches. It didn't have... You just hear that. You hear people talking about income. You hear people talking about money. But I was at a high school where none of the coaches helped people get to the next level. None of the people that played on the team helped people got to the next level. And so the only way that I could be able to get to the next level was I was going to have to find people that were at that level or coached at that level and did things at that level. So the way that I found those people was simply by transferring schools and getting into another environment where I was around people that were used to those things, people that had already done those things, people that were already getting offers, people that were already getting recruited, right? And simply by doing that, it allowed for me to be in a position where I was playing basketball, hoping that I would get an offer, hoping that I would go to college for basketball, all the way to me playing basketball for one of the top schools in the nation, then being offered to play football and being on the same team as people that were getting recruited to play Division I football, right? So I went from playing basketball my entire life to then playing football for 1 year. I had never played football a day in my life. And then when I went to the school, people saw potential in me and what I was doing, and they decided to recruit me to play football. So out the strength of me just trusting the process and trusting those who were already doing what I wanted to do and going to school at the top schools and coaching some of the top players in the world, I decided to take that risk. I decided to take that leap and listen to the people that had already been doing the things that I wanted to do at a high level. So I listened to the college football coach, and I ended up getting recruited to play Division I football without touching a single football in the day of my life, right? I had never even played football. I had never even put on cleats before, and I got recruited to go Division I for a university, a Division I university called University of Cincinnati. And that is a testament to me getting in the right room, getting around the right people, people that are doing what I want to do, people that are have experienced things that I want to experience, right? That's simply where that came from. So when you think about high school, right, just think about how you may have transferred to different schools to be around your friends, and your friends didn't really do nothing, and now you're not doing anything, right? Think about how those things work. Now I want you to think about college. How did that work, right? So if you went to a specific college because your parents wanted you to go to this specific college, but you didn't actually elevate to a level that you want to elevate to because your parents didn't really know, or you went to a college because all your friends from high school were going to a specific college and then now they're not doing anything. Think about how that worked, right? So when I was in college, I saw all these people driving these nice cars, and these older men driving these nice cars, and I saw these nice buildings and just all these nice things, and I'm like, how can I have those things? How can I get around those people? So I knew that the only way for me to get around those people was I would have to get a job as a college athlete in a level, in a position at the school that would allow for me to be around those people. So what did I do? I remember her name. I'm not going to say her name for the sake of this video, but I asked her if she was the assistant athletic director. I asked her if I could do an internship for her to help her with whatever task she needed to as a college freshman. So by me having the vision and wanting to be around certain people, I asked someone that was in the position of doing the things and being around the people that I want to be around. So guess what happened? I ended up being around those people. As a college freshman, I was around the owner of the Cincinnati Reds. I was around Oscar Robertson. If you know anything about basketball, you know who Oscar Robertson is, right? I was around people that were doing things at a such high level because I knew where I wanted to be. So I knew for a fact I needed to surround myself with those people to be at that level, right? So things that led to that were me getting invited places. Now, because of college rules and things like that, I couldn't really go to these places. And looking back, I should have just took the risk. But essentially what it allowed for me to do is be around the people that I wanted to be around. And so looking back, my college teammates that were going out, having fun, partying, things like that, I was inside reading books, learning more about how I could elevate my mind and my circle to another level to allow for me to achieve things that I saw these other people doing. Mind you, these older people, they were driving Rolls Royces. They had the apartment complex that we were living in. I knew who the owner was, right? I knew the owner of that place, and I would go to their office every single week to try to just speak with the owner. I never could speak with him, but essentially I tried my hardest to get around those people. So like I just mentioned, high school, you think about college, and now I want you to think about your professional life, your professional career. What are you doing right now, and how can you elevate yourself and get yourself to where you want to be based off of who you know and the people in your circle? So for me, I want to have a company one day that generates in revenue $100 million a month, right? So how can I get around people that are surrounded by other people, or at least are elevating their mind and their circle to potentially get around people that are worth $1 billion, right? So Long story short, I operate a software platform where we basically connect Airbnb operators with property owners that want to allow Airbnb. And so I started off doing something like that, and I essentially helped one of my now business partners get a unit for his wife. My business partner runs a company that does over $1 billion in revenue after only 5 or 6 years, right? So me helping, giving to the people, bringing value to people and not asking things from people, but just straight giving value allowed for me to elevate my circle and be around people that I want to be around that will help me get to those levels. Now in my life, I want to continue elevating. I want to continue doing things that I love to do. I want to continue being around people I love to be around. So what do I need to do? I need to continue finding those people in my life that serve, that do things at those levels or around people at those levels. I need to continue to find people that are in circles that I want to be a part of, around people I want to be a part of. Right now, I'm currently in Atlanta. Just came out here because I actually coach in a coaching program with a coach who is in a mentorship that is a part of some of these 7, 8, 9-figure operators. If we look right here, you know, we have nice cars, things like that. And I'm not sharing these things to tell you, you know, you should aspire to have nice things, like nice cars and things like that. But what I'm telling you is I'm around people that are doing things at a high level, simply because I want to get around those. By me wanting to be around those people, me having the vision I have, me thinking as big as I think, I tend to be gravitated and attracted to people that are also thinking like that. So I'm in Atlanta because I am a part of a community and I teach in that community, and I was invited to Atlanta to come out here to network with people, be more supportive, things like that. And that only came from my desire to want and desire to go after things that are much higher than what I'm currently doing them at. So it takes you back to understanding how I operated in high school. I wanted to be around people that were going to college, people that help people get to college, people that coach people to help them get to college, right? In college, I was looking at the real estate developers. I was looking at the owners of teams. I wanted to be around those people. I wanted to be immersed in those circles to elevate to a next level. In my professional life, the only way that I can get to, $10 million a month, $100 million a month, is to be around people that aspire to be around those type of people and do those type of things. So by being around those people, it's people that have already accomplished those things that will allow for me to get to that point. And so what I'm telling you is continue to focus on people and getting around the right people, getting in the right rooms that will allow for you to elevate to a level where things you just don't even fathom, things you have no idea are even possible out there, right? I know a lot of these things are possible because I dream, I visualize, I manifest, I attract these type of things. So by me attracting these type of things, those type of things come to me as long as I take action. See, if I didn't book a flight to Atlanta out of nowhere from Dallas, then I would have never been around these type of people. And so I would have been still stuck around people at my level or beneath me. But by me taking the risk to just fly to Atlanta, don't know anybody out here, come out here, I end up being around people that are doing things at a higher level. So all I'm telling you guys is to focus on growth, focus on risk, focus on taking action, focus on visualization, focus on attraction, and you will get everything that you want. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show you guys a few of the things that I'm surrounded by, a few of the things that I'm doing. And so let me just show you. This isn't my car yet, but so like I said, it's all about elevation. It's always about your circle. It's all about who you hang around. It's all about where you're trying to get to. It's all about what you're doing. It's about what you're taking action towards. It's all about all those things. So all I'm telling you guys is to focus on those things and you will get to where you're trying to get to, right? I wouldn't have any of these things if I wasn't focused on where I'm trying to get to. I wouldn't have the freedom to travel whenever I want. I wouldn't have the freedom to live wherever I want. I wouldn't have the freedom to do whatever I want. I wouldn't have the freedom to spend my money on whatever I want, right? I won't have the freedom to help as many people as I want if I did not take those type of actions, if I didn't aspire to be around those type of people and just instantly get connected with those type of people. These people are willing to give. These people are willing to help because that's all they do for a living. They help people. So if you think like that, you will achieve those things. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys for this video. I didn't really want to make it that long. I know I average around 17 minutes per video, 20 minutes per video. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Essentially, what I want to tell you guys is if you guys are interested in learning more about how to connect with property owners that allow Airbnb and you're looking to get started in that business, go ahead and hit the description. You can see more information on how to get started. Every single day I teach a live masterclass where you can learn the ins and outs of getting property owners that are saying yes to Airbnb, and then how to actually run that business on autopilot where you don't even have to find deals yourself and you can just acquire them and they come to you passively. This is a real thing. This is what allows me to not have to spend any time working on working in my business because I already have a team and everything is on autopilot, and we can essentially run a platform that allows people to get units approved for Airbnb on a daily basis. So if you want to learn more information about how that works, go ahead and hit my description where you can see more information on that. And also, if you're a coach and you have any type of offer and you want to scale it up or anything like that, book a call with me and we can connect at a free level, and I can just give you some insight on what you're currently doing, what you maybe can improve on, anything like that. Would love to connect with you and learn more from you. I also have a community where I may be interested in having you come speak to my community. Every single week I have a community who essentially will learn from new coaches and different things like that. So go ahead and check out that information in the description. But at the end of the day, looking forward to seeing you guys next week.